After an attempted assassination, Trump's team complained that previous requests for additional resources had been turned down. On the other hand, agency officials claim that Trump receives more security than any other former president. On July 9, just before Donald Trump held a rally in Doral, Flaber's Secret Service agent sent the following message to his campaign. Because the United States government had reliable information about potential threats to the former president, he and his advisors would notice an increase in security. An advisor said, referring to the message from the Secret Service, "The bad guys are at it again." A Pakistani national was then detained by the FBI a few days later for allegedly participating in a murder-for-hire plot against a politician or government official in the United States on behalf of Iran. This month, people who know about the investigation said that the alleged plot caused top Justice Department officials to meet and raised questions about Trump's safety. At a Pennsylvania campaign rally on July 13, a gunman fired shots from an unsecure roof 150 yards away, grazing Trump. Given that they had been informed just days earlier that the Secret Service was on high alert, the fact that the gunman, who had no known connection to Iran or any other foreign power, had such a clear shot at him from such a close distance shocked Trump's team. The extraordinary difficulties the Secret Service must overcome in order to safeguard Trump, a former president running for re-election and one of the most well-known people in the world, are made clear by the sequence of events that occurred at the beginning of July. In addition to holding large-scale campaign rallies, as he plans to do this week, he regularly socializes with a large number of people at his other resorts and the Mar-a-Lago Club in Palm Beach, Florida. Over the past 3-2 years, agency officials, Trump and his advisors have had numerous arguments as a result of the issues. According to 8 people who are familiar with the events and spoke on the condition of anonymity to describe internal discussions, his aides grew increasingly enraged as the Secret Service denied many of their requests for additional security. They were also furious that his Secret Service team and detail were not informed for 30 minutes while police searched for the gunman, Thomas Matthew Crooks, who turned out to be the suspect in the shooting at the July 13 rally. When they believed the venues were not going to be sufficiently secure, Trump aides say they had been forced to sometimes cancel or reschedule events. They describe being denied requests for additional snipers, bomb-sniffing dogs, magnetometers, and special teams to protect Trump on multiple occasions, frequently because agency leaders claimed that additional resources were unavailable. Trump's security team has a close relationship with his campaign. Former director Kimberly Cheatle resigned under pressure after she appeared to blame local police for not better securing the site, and falsely claimed the agency never denied Trump detailed requests for additional security prior to the shooting. Secret Service leaders have described the shooting on July 13 as a failure. The attempted assassination has reignited a decade-old concern about the service's competence. Since President John F. Kennedy's assassination in 1963, the service has placed a high priority on addressing a clear risk, but on July 13, it failed to do so, preventing a gunman from having a clear shot at the high-ranking officials they protect from high ground. After the shooting, the agency also dramatically increased its protection efforts. According to Trump advisors, the level of security appears to be the same as when he was president. Trump is accompanied at events by counter-snipers and other specialty teams. Trump advisors say that the security footprint at Mar-a-Lago has grown exponentially, with snipers on roofs, equipment to stop drones, cars being searched, and roads, especially Ocean Boulevard, frequently blocked. This individual stated, "We live in a military encampment once more." People who have spoken with Trump claim that he has expressed disapproval of the additional security measures implemented at Mar-a-Lago in recent weeks, despite stating to others that they are necessary. The club will reopen in the fall after being closed for the season. People who regularly go to rallies also say that the service acts more aggressively at rallies. On the advice of the Secret Service, Trump's team had halted outdoor rallies following the shooting until the agency could develop a new security strategy for such events. The organization this week supported plans to utilize unbeatable glass to safeguard Trump at future outside occasions. A layer of safety ordinarily possibly gave to presidents and VPs when it is considered significant. Advisors claim that Trump had stated that he would not attend outdoor rallies until he had ballistic glass to protect him. He also wants to hold an outdoor rally before the election in Butler, where he was shot. Prior to the shooting, the Secret Service repeatedly raised concerns with Trump's advisors about his clubs, where people who had not been properly screened frequently came too close to him. These measures represent a significant shift from that time. Concerns have also been raised about his daily golf outings, because he allows the courses to remain open to the public and spends long periods of time in an exposed environment. For instance, Trump frequently sat in the dining room of the Trump International Golf Club in West Palm Beach, Florida, near a wide variety of paying customers who had not been screened. Another individual who dined at Mar-a-Lago in 2023 claimed that he entered without being screened by any security personnel as Trump moved about the venue. A person who played there in 2023 stated, "We were totally shocked we could just walk in the bar and sit down right next to him. We didn't read any magazines or do anything. After finishing our round, we immediately walked over to the clubhouse and sat next to him for lunch. Simply walk over to his table. We were all pretty taken aback by it."